Welcome, people of the World Wide Web. Sorry about this, had to do a voiceover as unfortunately there was music in the background. So this is a special meetup between myself and Matt V's movies there, and AJ. They both lovely travelled up and down to meet me in sunny Northampton for a look around the shops. So enjoy the video. See ya. And here we are in the first CEX. So I've gone to the DVD section first. As you can see, lots of alphabetical bit of James Bond there. Obviously, Alien quadrilogy and the Avengers movies. I'm just trying to slowly move through it, trying to find stuff that I haven't got, which isn't a lot, unfortunately. As we skim through, obviously Aquaman there, Avengers. As we kind of skipped over. This, I believe, is in DVD in the next one, so we've gone very quickly. I only did small videos. Obviously, Amazing Spider-Man, I'd be annoyed that it's not in the Marvel section. Battlestar Galactica, really good series. It has some good twists and turns there. Bad Neighbors was quite funny. Big Hero 6, very, very good Disney movie based on a Marvel comic book. Alita Battle Angel, a lovely film. I really hope they do make a second one of that. Batman The Long Halloween, you saw up there. One I realised I didn't have part 1 and part 2. Bullet Train, quite a funny film, not what you expecting. All I have to do is say Tangerine on that. So, as you've seen, obviously the guys came to see me in Northampton, and then we went round. Obviously, a few little clips are from some of the CXs that we went and obviously had a lunch. But the main thing is probably, I know I didn't show a lot of it. I'm always quite wary of filming stuff when there's other people in the shop and stuff like this, and I know some people get funny, so apologies there. You only kind of go A, B, C stuff, and then I don't get to show the rest. But what did I pick up? So I picked up some stuff from each CX. I'm just going to reel it out in one go. So first thing first was A Quiet Place 2. I've seen 1 and 2, both at the cinema. Really liked both of them. Turned out when we're talking about horror films and stuff, I realised I didn't have both of them. So this was 2. I couldn't find a copy of 1. But I'll look to pick one up. So yeah, it was obviously £5. So bargain. This was in the first CX that we went in the main of Northampton. To finish the set, Jurassic Park, Kingdom, Domination. So the final one, obviously, if you've seen it, I thought it was quite a mess. A bit of disastrous end to it. I think there's a lot of things that they didn't do right. But I have every other Jurassic Park film, and I needed this to kind of complete the collection. So there is. I say, I went and watched it. I think it's near the end of last year, middle of last year when it came out. It's probably due time to watch it again, so maybe I'll watch them all of these ones in a go, because I've watched the other set all in a row. Next one, Sonic the Hedgehog. So I quite like these animated ones. I've been to see 1 and 2 at the cinema again as usual. Obviously recently got Detective Pikachu and showed it to my wife, and she really liked it. So that's why I thought I'd get this and try this out and see if my wife, this might be a fun one for me and my wife to sit down and watch. Carry on to kind of completing in the back one, I'll see a Dragon Ball Z episodes or series 7. So I have 1 to 5 there, if I can get my fingers right, and then missing bits of Super. I noticed that that's just a mess. I really do want to go back and rewatch all of it. So my kind of consciousness is trying to start get. So I need 8, 6, 8, and 9, and then that's Dragon Ball Z completed, which is surprising. I thought it was a lot longer. I mean, 7 is up to 219, so they're only like 20 episodes or 25 episodes. So you forget, like, if you watch Naruto and stuff, there seem like a lot more. Obviously, I had a voucher left over from some stuff I traded in ages ago, so I didn't even realise to do this, but I had season 1 to 3, and now I've got season 4 of Robot Chicken. Love Robot Chicken, very, very stupid and funny, and I love the toys. Seth Green, obviously, who helps produce it and voice some voices. I just think it's silly and stuff, and yeah, I only thought they did up to episode 3, but it turns out series 3, but it did at least season 4, so it's good to add that to the collection. Next one, again, talking about horrors and stuff like that. So this is the guy who did Edgar Wright. So yeah, this is his last night. So I saw this clip at the trailer and stuff, and it wasn't necessarily appealing to me, but I've heard really good things about this film. Having seen the trailer again, I'm worth to give it a go. I'm hoping the trailer hasn't given too much away, and that this will kind of you know, will be a really good watch. I'm interested to see. You know, I say I've heard good reviews from different people recently, but I've never seen much on it, so it's quite interesting to see where that goes. So obviously I was with the guys, and Matt's V Movies, he did do some recommendations, kept seeing some stuff and goes, oh, you should like this, you watch it. So I did. So this was one of his first ones. It's Rogue, so it kind of gets me the Lake Placid feel, evil CG crocodile on the hunt. So from the director of Wolf Creek, so quite like that. So yeah, so looking forward to adding that to the watch list. Another one he recommended was Manhunter. Supposedly this is kind of the core idea of like Silence of the Lambs before it was Silence of the Lambs, but this is based on Red Dragon, kind of, or Red Dragon's based on this. Basically, this is like the core film. It has a book about it in as well, which was interesting to have. And when he said about it, I was like, oh, no, I'll have to add that to the collection. Say 2 hours, I'll a little bit more horror, trying to get into that side of things. Obviously, I like my animated stuff and that, so I didn't realise I didn't have lists. So this is Batman Soul of the Dragon. This is one of the animated movies that DC have done. It turns out I don't have quite a lot of them, so I was quite intrigued to pick that up. Kind of on the superhero line, we have Bloodshot, but not only is Bloodshot, it's got a special alternate ending, which I didn't realise. So I definitely had to pick this version up. I thought the film was alright. You know, it's a very smaller comic, stuff like that, and it came out at a time I think there were a lot bigger other franchises and films and that, so I think it did struggle, but I liked it. I thought it was alright. It's been a fair few years, I say. And the final one for me is The Ghost, or it's called The Ghost right, I think, on IMDb. This is an old film. When we went to see my wife's grandma recently, she had a load of it doesn't have many DVDs, and we were going through them, and my wife pulled this one out. Oh, this sounds quite interesting. It is on Netflix, but I was like, yeah, I know it's in CX for £1. I happened to come across it, so yeah. So, oh, what have I done here? Sorry, pulled the line. Don't know why I did that. So yeah, so that was my CEX haul. Get it in the light, yeah. And then obviously I have the gifts, the very nice gifts from Matt, and obviously the gift from AJ of Bad Boys. So lots more to add to collection. Anyway, hope you liked the video, and hope you like us, you know, me meeting up with the guys. I'm sure this will try and be a bit more of a regular event that we'll try and do over every so months or something, so expect more of them. If you're not subscribed to their channels, please do. I'll try and put some links in the video below. I've been Cypher Sigma Screen Time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're having a nice time.